All right, look who's coming on to the court. Come on, get down for your Thunder Girls.
And so Young will bring it up for the Thunder. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Young. Bridges outside. From deep three-point range. Young, no good. Fast break, the Lakers. Levine with it. Bridges covering. Offensive rebound. Kick out to Levine. Pass to Grant. No good on the triple. Bridges attacking. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Driving the lane. He gets it in there.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Screen by Grant. Here's Levine. The kick out to Ball. Back to Levine. For the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Davis has got the ball. Over George. And Davis can't get it to go.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
George, that's a two-pointer. That one a little long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the rising fire, continuing to evolve as a three-point threat.
And that one drops.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And now that he has the long ball, it's really making Davis unguardable. His growth offensively, incredible.
Screen by Grant. George. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. Coach was saying that he feels Zach LaVine is still underrated as a star in this league. Coach said when LaVine gets going, there's just no way to stop him. He's one of the most natural scoring threats in the league. They certainly will respect LaVine's explosive offense tonight. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Shoots from the block. Jokic, no good. George up top. Left side, Grant. Pass the ball. George looking around. From the left block, he sends it through. George has got his second bucket tonight.
How good is Paul George at getting separation? He uses the screen perfectly and sticks it to the defense. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's George after Mikal Bridges' bucket.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And an intentional foul right there.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about LaVine. He's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
And here's Levine. After the three-pointer from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Reverses. No good from Grant.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And here's Levine. After the three-pointer from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Lakers with another miss.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Bridges. Pass to Davis. Out to the right wing. From deep, Jokic buries the long-range jumper.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
From deep, George.
Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Young for three. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Wood. Drops in the layup for 2. Woods got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Lakers. As you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating.
Lakers trail by 13. Here's George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Outside, Levine. 6 to shoot. The Thunder pull it in.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room. And that was the difference on that possession. And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. DA, thank you. Back to Levine. Pass the ball. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Thunder leading by 17.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Here's George. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
Well, get to the mid-range game. A 3-level score. Paul George, yes, sir.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it, missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Pass to Jokic. Driving in. Plays it up off the glass. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's George. To the middle. Pass the ball. Fires the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Ball's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Davis going inside.
You don't see bigs with a handle like Davis's. How do you stop that?
Outside, Levine. Outside, Grant. Here's Wood. Back to Grant. Outside, George. It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. To the inside. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. And shooting 5 for 8.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside, ball. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one. So the Thunder will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Davis. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Grant. To the left wing. Outside, Levine. And it's Grant in the corner. Here's Wood. Clock at 6. And it's Ball penetrating. That one dropped for his 2nd bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
Pass to Jokic. Backs in, coming off the assist from Young. Jokic has got 11.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
That's the end of the first half with a score. Your Thunder. The Lakers, 22.
And so it's Oklahoma City holding a big 18-point. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so George will bring it up for the Lakers. It's an 18-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Inside. Here's Brown. Kick out to Levine. There's the lob to Brown. It's stolen by Davis. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Now Jokic. He's got 11. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And Levine, here we go. It's not going to go for him. Outside for Davis. A 3-ball. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And for Gilgeous-Alexander, he's a leader. Very young, but that role fell to him.
Yeah, the clear star of a very young team. OKC has handed him the keys to the franchise. He will likely be the leader of this team for a long time.
Back to Brown. Bridges with the steal. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by George.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power. Not just going for the layup. Solid at throwing it down deep inside.
And it's Davis missing. Lakers trail by 18. Pass to Brown. Ball with it. 7 points in the game. Here's George. Clock at 4. Off target from the baseline. It's Young on the wing. And here's Jokic. Excellent D there from Ball. And here are the Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Back to Levine. Over Davis. They get it back. Pass to Levine. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Jokic inside. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. In the corner, it's Bridges. Davis surveying the floor. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Lakers trailed by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
For 3, Levine drills it from outside. Levine's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Zach LaVine is shot ready. Okay, so in the catch-and-shoot game, hands are up. I'm ready to catch and fire.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in. Promoted their G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. So it's both teams making substitutions here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Murray. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
That one on DeRozan.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And stolen by Aldridge. Outside Robinson. Pass to Murray. Outside Aldridge. Shoots over DeRozan. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Now Levine. The screen from Brown. And Levine, here we go. Comes up empty from the left block.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Thunder?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Shot clock at 6. DeRozan with it. Robinson picks him up. Good work there as it goes.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
To the wing on the left. Outside Robinson. Pass to Edwards. Plays it up and banks it in. Edwards got his first 2 points of the night.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves. Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
It's stolen by Oladipo. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Thunder out in front, up 19.
All right.
And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Oklahoma City leading by 19 points. Davis sets a screen. Bridges outside. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
Los Angeles Lakers. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Christian Wood, Jeremy Grace.
Lakers trail by 19. Outside, George. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They host the 76ers after this. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. The kick out to Young. Back to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside. George with the ball. Bridges covering. Got a piece of it.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Here's Jokic. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Over to the left wing. And here is Ball. Down low. Here's Wood. Outside for George. Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Grant. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Bridges outside. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Jokic, with that incredible vision, quickly spots the open man.
Wood, high post. Outside, George. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Jokic draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Right side, George. Tries it from 19. On the wing, George. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And the touch from deep. Jokic recognizes when he should look to shoot from that area.
And Levine, here we go. And nothing is falling for him right now. Into the lane. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by Wood. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Now, here's Jokic. Over Ball.
2 minutes remaining.
And that one's good. Jokic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, Jokic seems determined to have a big night. So far, he's been successful.
Here's Davis. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's George. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic inside. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Jokic has got 22.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jokic.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Pass to Jokic. There's the triple. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
From deep, here's Bridges. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Three-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
So no